So I've been using FL Studio for a really long time, and it's been a game changer for a lot of us. It really made music production accessible for a lot of us. I think it's safe to say for all of us right now that we all feel the same way about it. And what's been super exciting for me about the software is how they've been dropping a lot of amazing new features in this past few years, right? They've been really upping the ante on how FL Studio is a really big contender to, the GOAT of DAWs, basically, right? So it is truly an amazing software, and which is why today I'm making this video, just to kind of, put in my vote for one feature I would love to see them add to this software, because it is truly amazing. But this one feature would be truly dope in terms of the workflow. When you're producing your music, it would really turn it up to a whole new other level. Because for me, I like to use multiple music softwares when I'm making music, and right now I'm busy with FL Studio, and I also use Logic Pro to make music, right? So right now I have this track laid out here, and my workflow usually goes like this when I'm in Logic Pro. It's similar to other softwares as well, but it's kind of a little bit different because a lot of these softwares have different features, so you utilize them different in your workflow. So when I'm in Logic Pro here, what I usually do is I just start to play a beat like this, and then I go through the presets. Like right now over here, I don't have a sound loaded up, so I could add an instrument right here, like let's say a Pigments. And while the vibe is still playing of the track is going, I just load up sounds and presets, and then I just start cycling through them just to see what sound I can add. So I can come here to lead. That sounds good. That sounds really dope, right? So I literally just played that on the fly, as you saw right there. But I played something truly nice that I'm afraid if I start to record and replay that sound, I might not get it exactly how I got it the first time. But here's where this dope feature in Logic Pro comes in. So if you come here to the record button and you right click, you can come here to capture recording. If I press this like this, I can see what I just played just now. I can literally see it right there. Let me show you. It's right here at the bottom, what I played right there. If I play it back, just like that, it's right there. It's a really cool feature, right? So some people that actually use Logic Pro might miss this feature, because when you come here and you see capture recording, you would think that it's saying capture recording after you press this button or after you press recording. It's kind of misleading exactly how it says, or maybe they should change it to captured recording, because it captured, at this point it's captured what's in the past. This sound here is in the past. What I just played, it's in the past. But anyway, that's a whole other conversation. But I'm just saying that it's a really cool feature. This feature is also in Ableton Live. Last I checked, it's in there. I just don't remember what it's called, because I was using a shortcut to do it, because Ableton is crazy with the shortcuts. But it is also in Ableton Live, and it's a feature that I would love to see in FL Studio, because in FL Studio you cannot do this. In FL Studio, you can just press record and then you start recording, but then you will get a menu that will ask you exactly what you're trying to record. So you have this recording filter here where you can choose to record automation, notes, audio, and clips. For me, I have it on notes because that's what I always record. I'm always recording notes. But if you are someone that records notes and audio, you also want to make sure that you have those clicked. If you also want the automation right there, if you're playing around with the knobs of the controller, and if you're using things like that, then you'll need the automation, and you also need the clips as well. So it just depends. So that's another step that will make recording a little bit more complicated in FL Studio. So I wish it could be that simple, because if I go back to Logic Pro, even if I want to record audio, right, it's as simple as just selecting a track and create, and now I have an audio track, and then I just press R on my keyboard, or just press record like this, get a click in, and then boom, hey, I'm recording. It's still recording right there at the bottom right there. It's that simple. And then if I stop, my recording is right there. I'm recording, it's still recording right there. My recording is right there. It's that simple. So I wish we could have the same way to record right here. It skips all those multiple steps that take you a lot of time to get to recording, where, if you have an instrument player around, or if you have a vocalist around and they're just jamming out, maybe even preparing while tuning the guitar, or, practicing with their voice to get in tune with the vibe of the track, as you're playing, and then they sing something nice or play something nice on the guitar while they're busy jamming out. You can be able to capture that, or even just let them play out, and then you do that. Because for me, when I play with instrument players, I always just try and give them some time, maybe like 30 minutes to practice and, just to feel the vibe of the track. So I just select the whole track here, and then I just duplicate it up until maybe like 20 minutes to 30 minutes of time. So I just keep going. It becomes just a really long track because I can always just, cut it back out again and just take it out, just to give them a lot of space for the beat to keep looping so that they can catch a vibe. But now, throughout this whole time, they might play something really nice that I might want to keep or want us to build from because they were just freestyling, but then we cannot get it back. And now when you say, okay, let's record something, then they have to restart again and they will play something different, and you would have lost what they had played the first time or what a vocalist would have sang. So I hope I make sense in all this, but I'm just saying that this would be a truly good workflow feature to have in FL Studio that is truly missing. So that's why I'm bringing it up, because it is an amazing software right now, and these new features would add to it because other software have these things, and it would be really nice to also have the same feature in FL Studio so it can, catch up with other softwares as well, because I'm not sure how long it's been in other software. So it will really improve the workflow. But you let me know what you think about this feature. Have you used it before? Is it brand new to you? And what do you think? Do you think it would really improve your workflow? Because for me, I know it's definitely a dope thing I do, especially when I'm using other softwares like Logic Pro and Ableton Live. I always use this feature, but when I come to FL Studio, I have to be mindful of how I'm working and how I want to record things. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I would love to hear your thoughts down below in the comments. If you want to support the channel, there are links that are down below so that you can get everything that I use, like sample packs and presets, and also even music templates for tracks that you can have a starting point to produce some really nice, amazing house tracks for yourself. You can also subscribe so you don't miss out on my future videos. My next video is going to be very interesting. You don't want to miss that out. Make sure you have the notification turned on. But other than that, thank you so much for watching this video. I'll catch you in my next one. I'm X and I'm out. Peace.